Hey everyone, well, I just wanted to come on because naturally the puff pieces, the headlines are all out to play today. And can you imagine you were a part of the royal family, you had everything at your fingertips to help another, to grow your platform, to be embraced wherever you will be, and you choose this direction in life where this is your notoriety, where headlines consuming every part of your brand get leaked out, get placed out, and it's all to bring another down, you know? This is your fame, this is your brand right in front of me, this brand of negativity as it manifests and spreads. You know, they were in the initial trigger, and this is the aftermath of Harry and Meghan's decisions. You know, this is what they've become. This is their life, this is their legacy to hand down, be in every part of every headline. And this is why the royal family understood to play the game like any celebrity, like David and Victoria Beckham. They know to keep it there in place, keep your enemies closer, you know. But Harry and Meghan wanted different. They wanted to choose a different way, and you know, I'm just gonna glide over them now. Royal news: Catherine Middleton makes surprise appearance as Harry and Meghan's desperate for peace talks. Meghan and Harry's biggest issue exposed as royals struggle to find staff, shift in popularity. You know, we all understand that struggle to find staff because we've watched them hemorrhage staff. So would I go to an employee with such a bad history, you know? And here's the thing, with the actions and behaviours and the bullying type manner they've brought it to our screens, we can navigate and understand a truth in these headlines we see. Harry and William are protective of Meghan and Kate for heartbreaking reasons. Catherine, and That's Okay magazine, and they really just continue calling her Kate, which is an annoyance. You know, I know as a British person we met her as Kate, but she married William and she wants to be called Catherine. So Catherine. Harry and Meghan poised for more bombshells as royal expert warns to brace yourself. We don't need to brace ourselves because they are like the little boy and girl that cried wolf at this point. We do not believe the words you write. We just see. We see the actions and behaviours you've carved and created on the world stage. Royal reunion in New York City. Prince Harry set for packed Manhattan trip as same time Prince William is there to host the Earthshot Summit. And you know, Harry's going it alone. He's let go of the clasp of the hands, directing and guiding every direction he goes. And some I know from that are going to go, wow, it's the end, it's a sign. But who knows at this point? Meghan Markle frustrated by angry boy Prince Harry and waste of life thinking, Princess Diana's friend claims. And this is what annoys me, this angry boy vibe. And as we've all watched Meghan sort of reenact this trauma from car chases in New York to the mopeds behind us. Harry, look, high alert, hypervigilant state as she sits down on a stage and says people die in car crashes, no seatbelts, they swerve off the road and collide, you know, all this kind of. And from the aftermath perspective, I see that clearly. And here's the thing, when you put someone in a triggered type state like that, because you can take, when you want it all to go away, it's too late. They're sat in the abyss, they're angry with it, they can't see past, because that's the reality of a basic of PTSD, in my opinion. Prince Harry announced his next headline grabbing solo trip, and that's without Meghan. And the royal family reportedly plans to ignore Harry and Meghan to focus on the next generation. And there's a part in that article where it refers to the Wales' children as assets, and I just see that and I just thought, could you imagine if Harry was still a part of the fold and they referred to his children as assets? Can you imagine? The books would be on a loop, he'd be on the phone to Penguin House before you know it, you know? This is the reality. But from a British person's perspective, I want my children to paint their faces red, white and blue. I want them to have a royal family in situ. It's our national identity, it's our proud. And you know, even right now when our country is in such a dangerous position and I feel a kind of way, I still want my children to celebrate. I want the street parties. I want them to be and know that and understand that. So definitely the children, the Wales's children, and the many more children within the royal family are the future, and I want that to stay, and that's what I want them to focus on. I also hope that William and Catherine have gone to that Balmoral summit and said, no, our children, our safety, their security within this family, within the future, is our priority. If you don't shake this off, then we will not be hanging around to pass this down. And I really do hope that they've put their foot down and said, no, no, Dad, enough. They've taken so much already, and this is our children's legacy to pass down to their own if you want a royal family, you know? And here's the thing, and my final thoughts on all of this. I'm no PR expert, I'm just a people, I'm just a person, but I do know a world of feelings, emotions, pain, suffering, resentment, anger, happy. I now understand more than ever the Queen and this never complain and never explain, because we've seen the aftermath of Harry and Meghan coming out to complain and try and explain, because all that did was incite a reaction, a feeling, a connection from the people to them. But obviously it didn't all go in their favour, largely a negative feeling, because our feelings also in that moment attached to the royal family as we wanted to come out to defend them. I know in the aftermath of abuse, those physical interactions that happened in my childhood, they hurt me, but the mental anguish that was left inside of me, it manifested, it grew into the aftermath of abuse, what I call it as a non-expert, non-doctor. These feelings, these emotions haunted me. They were hard to reject and kick to the curb. And that's why I've had to work hard to understand with balance every last feeling within me so I can pull them out and work on them. The people have a feeling towards Harry and Meghan which they can't kick to the curb. So whatever they choose to do with their platform, if they grace our stage with a smile on their face, people get angry. People look at them and think, have you no shame? Like, if they even come out in Dungut, people don't feel anything but bad. Because, in my opinion, Harry and Meghan need to acknowledge that feeling that they have grown within the people as they've continued to sow these seeds of doubt and the people come out to defend the royal family above all else. And the only thing I can see in Harry and Meghan ever having a position in the world, a celebrity, where some people will soften that feeling towards them. The people want to see them back on a sofa maybe with Oprah as they right the wrongs they committed on the world stage, as they wince a bit, as they hang their head in shame. People want to see accountability to end that feeling within them. Because the more they step out, the more they touch, the more they smile, it just grows that feeling of negativity. People want to see balance. We want to see an understanding in order for people to let go and kick that feeling aside. But of course, who am I? Just a person, a people who grew up in abuse, who understands people, their connections to emotions and what that can do, how that can bring someone down, and how it can make someone feel when they watch someone gaslight the world as they feel a certain way inside, which they brought to their life, you know. So anyway, that's it. That's my bit shared with you on what Harry and Meghan need to do